Namaste children, how are you all? The last class we have discussed about why do we read history. Am I right? Have you all read that question and answer? Yes. Now we are going to learn the first lesson, what, where, how and when. So these topic can take over all the question type. Why we want like this topic? Because these questions only make the man to explore all the knowledge or to enrich his knowledge to develop the histories as well as the economics which can be connected with it. So in this lesson I am going to introduce one person. Her name is Rashita. She is as like you studying in 6th standard. She remembered that how the past history can appear. Then she wants to connect with the present also. See that the medias like TV, radio, newspaper which give more information about the history to know about today and yesterday, and apart from that more evidences give the past history also. So first question I am going to ask you, what can we know about the past? See that the past which give more information about the people, those who lived on those period. Am I right children? Yes. In this time we are going to think from this question. Now we are going to imagine or think how the past people ate their food, how they wore the clothes on those period, then what are the occupations they do on that time, and what are the building structure they have constructed to live. So like this way we are going to imagine. Clear children? Now I am going to show the various types of people, those who are involved in that different kinds of occupation. So it is your part to imagine how they are worked in their sites. All of you ready, my dear children? Yes. Hunters, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, craft person, artist, musician, scientist, and so on. See children, not only by the history can develop through the workers, but also the children, those who have played their games and they observed what kind of songs they sang and how they are enthusiastic their lives. Like that way the history develops each and every period. Clear all of you, my dear children? Yes. Next question we are going to discuss about, where did people live? Where did people live? If we can see the example, fine examples, the people, those who lived where the sources are available, where the sources are available, because the early people who started his life or his career as a wanderer, you know already, wanderer, those who are roaming from one place to another place to collect his food first of all. Example, roots, nuts, leaves, vegetables, fruits and so on. Clear? After that he want to hunt the animals and birds. So that time also he was called as wanderers. The next thing, he depend upon the forest, because the forest is the important source for the human being to collect all his foods, then going for hunting and gathering also. Have you understand, my dear children? So wherever the forests are located, there he want to settle his life. The next thing we are going to see, where the cities are developed. Where the cities are developed. If we can see through the map, some sites are specifically underlined because the civilizations can arisen. Before of that civilizations, where the people make his life as a settled one, because he need water for his multi-purpose usages for his life. So that he has chosen the place which is near to the river bank, so that he can develop his society as well as those who are depending upon his families also. So now we are going to discuss about the map. My dear children, this is map 1 which is given in your book first lesson. See here, Kirdar and Sulaiman, which is located in the northwest region. Here the historians find out the men and women who grow crops, especially wheat and barley, about 8,000 years ago. Then the occupation, the people which take over the animal rearing, especially sheep, goat and cattle. Then they take over the lives in the villages. The next, if we can see here in that map, northeastern region. See here the Garo Hills. The Garo Hills which is in the northeastern region, and also the Vindhya. See here the center portion of the Vindhya. We can see here too also the historians find out the people, those who involved their livelihood through the agriculture and also the cattle rearing. Have you understand, my dear children? Next one we are going to see about the people, those who are take over the lives as agriculture, especially the North Vindhyas. The North Vindhyas. People started their agriculture occupation. See here, which started in that north-western region, the north-eastern region, and at the center portion of our country, North Vindhyas. So here, if we can see, they used the river source which is near to their areas, especially the tributaries. For example, if we can see that north-western region, here the Indus is the important river. So from that Indus river, they get the water source through its tributary. What is the meaning of tributary? That are smaller rivers that flow into a larger river. Smaller river which flows into a larger river. So about 4,700 years ago, earliest cities flourished in these areas. I said already, the cities which arose on the river bank, the people settled well. They learnt about the agriculture and the knowing of cattle rearing, and the next thing which started not only in the Indus river but also the river Ganga. So its tributary also important source of water on those time. Then the next thing, the Ganga tributary is called the sun. The Ganga tributary is called sun, S-O-N, sun. So the south of the Ganga, if we can see the south of the Ganga, Magadha kingdom arisen. Magadha kingdom has arisen. Next thing, other part of the country, the Magadha kingdom, which take over as by the historians very important as well as the very larger kingdom on those period. Now Magadha, which is located at present in the state of Bihar. Have you understand, my dear children? The next thing, have you understand about the places where the agriculture started? Yes. We will see the remaining lesson in the next class, my dear children. Thank you.